Everybody, welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. So today, guys, we had an amazing week. I want to talk a lot about scalping today. I know a lot of people have been asking questions. So we had a potential 125 points on the table today, guys. This week, guys, 6,250 per contract. It was a really, really good week. We had a perfect week. So not one day did we end up losing. Or if we did, it was really, really small. And I'm going to walk you guys through all the setups this week. So great week, guys. Tuesday was our main day, and I'm going to show you that one step by step. That was literally a life-changing day. We're going to do some market analysis and some giveaways, and I'm going to give you guys a little tutorial on futures. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. First and foremost, who do we have? Gus, Calidil, STK, Bricks, Trading Wars Army, Dorian, Shawnee, Trading Wars Army, Gilbert's T, Dinos Den, Wesley, Ram, J Sosa, Trading Wars Army, G-Man, Bill, Ernesto. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Hit me with a one if you can hear me loud and clear. Let's go. Let's make this a great session, guys. Make sure you're locked in, and I'm going to walk you through everything. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Let's start off with Monday. Okay, so we're going to start off with Monday, and I'm going to walk you through. So on Monday, we were able to walk away with 10 points, one contract, $500, pretty clean day. So this was our typical gap and go type of day, and I will walk you through that right now. So let's go ahead here to the 3-minute chart. So the first thing that we want to do, guys, is let's mark this high. So this was Friday's high. So let's mark that high. First candle comes in, bang, right above. So is this a gap up or a gap down? What do you guys think? Hit me with a 1 for a gap up. Hit me with a 1 for a gap down. So right here, guys, what is this? This is a gap up. We are gapping above Friday's high. So this is what we are looking for. Monday morning momentum is in at the open because we're opening above Friday's high. So with that being said, what we're thinking here, guys, is there could potentially be some trap bears, right? There could be some trap bears that were trapped from shorting. Some people took some chances over the weekend. And then our go-to strategy with that, guys, is the opening range breakout. So we're going to go back to the 6th, and I'll walk you through that trade. Okay. So good morning, friends. SPY gapping up. Going to start off with the 3-minute orb, then straight into the fibs. Who's ready? So the first thing that I noticed about this candle was it was a nice doji, but it also had a longer wick to the bottom side. Okay. So generally, guys, when you see a big wick like this, is that a bullish or bearish candle? Let me know what you think in the chat, right? So this doji here, what it's showing is, yes, there's some shorting pressure here. There's also some buying pressure, and it looks like the buying pressure is more stronger than the selling pressure. So what I did right there, guys, is I just drew the high and the low of the candle. Okay, so just mark that on the chart, put that in yellow. And then what we're looking for is to take the break out of that candle. Okay, so the next candle came in, bang. So we broke right up, guys. That's what we call an A+ opening range breakout. In terms of the quickest way to scalp, the quickest way to get in and out of the market, guys, it's actually the opening range breakout in my strategies because it's the first possible setup of the day. So you could see here what we like to do, take our fib from low to high. Okay, we got filled, and then we use these extensions as our target, and then we try to keep some as long as we can. So you can see right here, target 1 hit, it's flying, send the rockets, trim profits here, only runners left with break even stop loss. Who's banking with me? Really, really nice way to start Monday. And then you can see right after this, guys, boom. So we went sideways a little bit, and then we had that little smash through. There we go. That was the big push right there. Okay, so hit me with a 7 if that was clear. So that was the opening range breakout. All right. Okay, right after that, guys, we tried to take the pullback leg, the afternoon Fibonacci leg. We tried to come back and buy this dip. So I'll take my Fibonacci from my low to my high, and I'll put the basic settings on. So right after we had that big push, we actually start to come back down. So what I was looking for there is to get this pullback. So let me just draw this anchor a little bit higher. Oops. Here. So we're waiting on the 618 right here. You can see, guys, eventually. So we were squeezing a little bit in the morning. So all you do is you keep moving your anchor. Okay. Keep moving that anchor as we make a new high, and eventually we're going to get a pullback, generally speaking. It's very rare for the market to just go one direction for the whole day, but it does happen. Happens usually about 20% of the time in my experience. Okay. So here we go. Finally, guys, we came down. Boom. So we got our 618 fill right there. Let me pull this across. And so we took this pullback right here, hoping for us to come back up higher. And unfortunately, guys, you could see it tried. You could see multiple times it tried on the 618, and then finally it just gave up. So we ended up losing 7 points on the afternoon leg. Still walked away with net 10 points, one contract, $500. So it wasn't a huge day on Monday by any means, but it was still a profitable day. So hit me with 10 if that makes sense. All right. So there we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna go into Tuesday. Tuesday was the most profitable day of the week. So I'm gonna hit the replay and I'm gonna walk you through that. Tuesday was the most profitable day of the week. Tuesday was life changing, guys. All right. So let's do it. Okay. So again, let's go ahead, draw our low and our high. And the very first trade that we had on Tuesday was the short trigger. It went for 50 points, home run. And then we had the afternoon leg short with the Fibonacci bot that went for 40 points. So net 90 points on the day for Tuesday, $4,500 per contract. Literally, guys, life-changing day, trade of the week. So every week, there's at least one day where if you're on the right side of it, you can make pretty much what some people would make in a whole month. And a lot of the time, obviously, it depends on your size and depends on how much you're willing to risk. But the market has become a little bit more volatile recently. And it's been looking intraday, guys, hitting 100-point range. That's a huge range. And even if you make half that range, guys, that could be life changing. All right. Hit me with the 6 if you agree with me. I really feel like we're starting to see the market open up a bit. And I think it's a great opportunity right now for people to be looking to day trade, as long as you manage your risk, as long as you follow your rules, guys, and focus on the risk reward. So let's go to Tuesday right now. So I'm going to go to my triggers. So this was an automated trade. So a lot of times people ask me, Rich, how can I be involved in the market if I have a full-time job? And this is kind of how I started trading, were some of these automated triggers. So you could see right here, so every day we post a plan for the next day. And for a lot of the traders, this is the plan they like to trade, because you just put the trade in overnight and it works the next day, either hits the stop loss or hits the target. So a lot of people love that part of the game where you can automate. So let's go here. Our short plan was 404.35. So I'm going to go right here, draw this in right here, horizontal line, 404.35, right there, double click, oops, and then bring that down one. All right. So let's get into the price action. First 5-minute bar comes in. Boom. You see we get filled right off the open here, guys. So there's our fill. We went sideways for a bit, and then boom. There was our short trigger there, guys. So obviously there was a little bit of a catalyst here. But honestly, anytime the market moves, guys, there's always some type of excuse. So right before we had this huge drop, we also had the Trading Wars Holy Grail. So make sure you add that to your chart, guys. That's my free indicator. So all in all, this was a very clean setup. You could see kind of the signs going into this trade. And what I liked about this is we got filled right at the open. So you could see on the first candle, and we had our stop loss up here for protection. Never came close to that stop loss, and it just flushed right through. And what's even better about this, guys, is we came back and we hit the afternoon leg short with the Fibonacci bot. And this is the one that I really want to focus on. Okay. So let's go back into the Discord. Let's go to the Fibonacci bot. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm on the right date. So that's the 7th, and I'll show you. So as you guys know, we've been working on this Fibonacci bot, and I'm trying to build it to be a smart bot where it can identify the strongest possible legs. And it's been a pretty high win rate since we've started using it, but there is still room for improvement, just like everything else, guys. So it's not perfect, and no trading system will be perfect anyway. So you need to lose at some point in trading, just how things work, because no strategy is 100%, right? But the main thing is when you hit, guys, when you hit your strategy, you need to make the most money. And that's what I like about this. So let me go ahead here and I'll show you. So you can see we drew our afternoon leg. This was our afternoon leg. And then we ended up going short at 10:36. You can see SPY afternoon leg 618 filled short. So that was the Fibonacci bot. So let me just walk you guys through that now. Okay. Okay. So here we started to pull back. Here was our high. Here was our low right there. Okay. So we came in, bang, we tagged our 618 right there. Okay. So then the bot automatically calls it out. 10:36 filled short, and then from there, guys, watch this. Okay, check this out. So we got filled short. If you're doing the candlestick approach, right? If you're doing the candlestick approach, you could see a nice inverted hammer there. So right here, I'll just show you guys. For those of you that have the book, this is what we call candlestick confirmation, page 48. Okay, so that's what that is. You see that rejection, really, really nice. And then from there, guys, bang, 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 straight down, guys. Okay, so let me just continue here. This one was really nice. So just two simple trades on Tuesday, guys, almost 100 points. You know, that to me is just awesome. Okay, so there we go. Hit me with a 15 if that one made sense. And I posted this on Trading Wars resources right here. You guys can reread this trade that we took, and you can also check out the Discord. So actually, this trade was for Wednesday, but we did update our trade of the week, so you can check this one out as well. So that we're going into that one next. Okay. So, and like I said, if you want to add the free indicator, just click right there. That's the Trading Wars Golden Indicators, and just click add to favorites right there, and it'll add it to your chart in case you want to use the Holy Grail patterns. So that one, really, really happy about that. And then let's continue. Now we'll go into Wednesday. Okay, so here was our high, here was our low. One sec, let me just make sure. Yep, there's our high, there's our low. All right. So again, on Wednesday, it was very similar. We hit the short trigger and the Fibonacci bot, literally the same thing. But this one, the range was a lot tighter on the day. So you can see that we only made 20 points, net $1,000. But that's the thing. Some days that it's going to be more volatile like this, and some days it's going to be more choppy. That being said, regardless of, you know, the type of day, you can still walk away with a profit if you follow your rules, you do your risk to reward, or even just a small loss. That's what the key is about trading. Okay, so let's go right now to Wednesday. And Wednesday, oops, I didn't even let people know I was live. Go, just hit that in. All right, so Wednesday's trigger was right here, the 8th, and we were looking to short at 39833. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the triggers and why I like them. So a trigger is just a level that you play long or short off of. That's what I like how I like to trade when it comes to automation. Okay. So the best thing about a trigger is that you can fully automate the trade, right? When you automate it, you could set up a fixed stop loss and a fixed target. And that really helps you to manage the trade, manage the risk. Okay. So you could see right here, I'm gonna go to the Discord as well. Start off on the 8th, which was right here. Good morning, friends. Inside open. Our short trigger is 39833. Let's keep an eye on it. And you can see right here at 935, short trigger activated, and trigger short nailed it. Again, friends, another beautiful day. So you'll see right here. Okay, let's watch this. So first candle comes in, boom, we get filled right there. And I was watching this closely, and I really liked, sorry, here's the first candle right here, guys. So we got filled right at the end of this candle. So what I liked about this short trigger, guys, is look how we got filled. You see this candle right here? You see that wick hit me with a 10. So what happened on this candle? This candle, I was watching it closely when we were live. It was green candle. It was all the way up here. Okay. So it's at 399.11. And then near the end of the candle, guys, near the end, this huge selling started coming in. Let's go to the 1 minute. You'll be able to see it. See that, guys? So 1, 2, right? 3. So these first green candle, it was green. It was all the way up here. And then I started selling, boom, boom, boom. Selling started coming in right after that. Okay. And when the selling started coming in, we got filled at the end of the candle. And I was pretty confident that this trade was going to work out well because I saw that huge amount of selling coming in. Hit me with a 7 if that makes sense, right? So there's that long wick. So what's our goal? Our goal is if we're shorting up here, we want to come and break the previous day's low. We want to scale in here, take some profits, and then break that low. So here we go. Next candle, boom, boom. So we went sideways for a little bit, guys, and then there it is. Okay, so really, really nice. So that one took a little bit of patience. You could see we came all the way back. And if you actually draw this, guys, this is going to blow your mind. Fibonacci low to high. Look at that, right on that 618 area. See that? So this fib algo, this one right here, this short algo, whatever it was impressive. It very much impressed me because not only did it short here, guys, but it had the power to come back. Let's go to the 1 minute chart. Had the power to come back to the 618 right here and then take it back down. Hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. So that one was really, really nice. But right after that, guys, we saw this wick. And this brings us to the trade of the week right here. Okay. So we saw this wick right here. Now that wick, guys, if you look at this, that's a massive wick, right? That doesn't look like a regular, that doesn't look like Joe trading in his basement, his mom's basement, taking this play. It doesn't look like that, guys. It looks like, hey, this could be a big player, a big fish in the pond, right? So from here, what we did, guys, this brings us to the trade of the week. So this one was the trade of the week. So you could see right here, I'm going to go into the Discord and I'll walk you through that one. So this one was nailed by the Fibonacci bot. So the goal with the Fib bot is for it to understand, bigger players like this, right? So here we go. That's that big wick right there. You see that? Wham! That's that big wick right there. And then you can see 618 filled long, target hit, home run. So let me show you what we did right here. So the next candle came in, boom, there's our high right there. So we take our Fibonacci now from our low to our high, and we're just waiting for that 618 fill. Okay, there's our 618, guys, and boom, it shot right up. So you can't even see, you see, it was so powerful in that 5 minutes. As soon as it touched it, it just went bang, right? And if you go to the 1 minute chart, you can see that detail. There was that hammer bar. Okay, so if you're looking for the candlestick confirmation, there was it. And then new high right there, guys, bang, we're out. So really, really nice. Hit me with the 15 if that made sense. So that was our trade of the week. And the reason I wanted that to be the trade of the week, really, guys, was not for the points gain, but for the fact that just to understand the wicks of the candle, okay, understanding the wicks of the candle and how that plays into the game. And actually, if you go back here, we could draw the fib again and you'll see the 618 worked again. So this was really, really nice. Guys, do you love the 618 Fibonacci? Hit me with the 17 right now if you love the 618. I love Fibonacci, guys. Hit me with a like and subscribe. This is different type of content. It's content we trade this, guys. We trade this. Look, if you go right here, this is my brother's channel. Let me find him right here. So he's doing a small account challenge. So you can see every week. Here's the gains, right? These are the trades we're taking here, right? With the fibs and the futures. And then you can see, look at the risk to reward ratio. You lose $408, right? So this is a trade that doesn't work. But look at the trades that do work. 1250, right? And these are just micro contracts. These are small contracts, okay? So that's really, really nice. That's what it comes down to in trading, the risk to reward, all right? Now let's continue. Okay, so moving on to Thursday, we had a flat day. So you could see our opening range breakout. We ended up taking this long right here. We did get 10 points out of it. And then we used the pre-market fib on that day. And you could see we're on the wrong side. And then we just ended up with a net zero. Just want to show you guys that too. Not always going to make money every single day. But on the days that I'm not making money are the days that, I am at least break even. So, but from a swing trade perspective, I did make money on all of this short, and I'm going to talk to you guys about that. All right. And then the last thing on Friday, we tried our opening range breakout on the 3 minute. So you could see on the 5 minute, the opening range breakout worked, but I decided to use the 3 minute right here. And you could see I got faked out on that first 3 minute and I got stopped out. But right after that, we had a nice Fibonacci leg. If I go from high to low right here, you could see that 618 rejection took us back down for a first target. All right. So net on Friday, 5 points, slow day, but still made some capital. So that right there, my friends, that is the trades of the week we took. So like I said, 125 points on the table. As a new trader, your goal is just to try to stay profitable. You don't need to make every single point, but just try to stay profitable. And you can see most of that came from Tuesday. And like I said, the market right now is extremely volatile. Look at these moves. Look at these moves on a daily basis here. You see that, guys? Look at these moves. And I really think it's a great time. It's a great time to be a futures trader. It's a great time to be a stock market trader because of the volatility. And it's starting to open back up. And that's going to bring me right now into my market analysis and my swing trade setup. All right. So hit me with a 15 if you guys are good with the day trade. And we're going to do some market analysis right now. Okay. All right. So first of all, let's start off on the weekly chart. Okay. So on the weekly chart, guys, we had a powerful outside bar that closed last week. And what I like about this outside bar is we broke the high of the previous candle and we trapped the bulls and we came right back down. Okay. So I've been short since this inside bar. Okay. So this is something which I shared on Twitter. And I also posted the exact setup right here. Let me find it for you guys. I posted the exact setup for the Trading Wars Army. Okay. So let me just find it right here. So this one was a while ago. Find it. So you guys see right here, every day I post content for the free members, the subscribers, and the Trading Wars Army members get some bonus picks. So make sure you are subscribed. Okay. So here we go. So we started off here with the weekly shotgun setup. This was 2 weeks ago. Our short was 40, 62, 50. So right here, guys, let me just draw that in for you and we'll talk about this. 40, 62, 50. Okay. So there was our short. And what we noticed here is we had that big wick and then we had an inside bar pause. So we shorted right when that low broke. And you can even see last week we retested. So right now, guys, we're up about where we are, over 100 points. So on one contract, that is $5,000. But what I did personally, so here's my gains. Oops, I don't even know who that is. I ended up doing the NQ. Okay, so where was my gains? So right here. So I didn't take, I took I think a few micro contracts. I could check in the broker, but I didn't take a full size one. But as of Friday, I was up $1,837 on that short. And I told the people that I was trading with, in the Discord and whatnot, that I'm going to be using the NQ. And the reason that I wanted to use the NQ is because I feel like the NQ is a little bit weaker than the SPY, but at the same time, I also want to keep SPY open so I can day trade SPY. Okay. All right. So we had that sell off right there, guys. And if I draw our fib from our high to our low, what you'll actually see is we rejected on the 50%. So I'm going to put on the full right here. Okay, so there's our 50% rejection. So I was waiting for the 618 if it came back to look for an opportunity to add more short, but it just didn't. It went to the 50 and there was a big algo sitting there, it looks like, and just took it straight down. All right. So as you can see here, the algo has made its target in the terms of it made a new low and it was able to satisfy whatever targets it was looking for off this initial push, right? Because generally what the algo is looking for, what any trader is looking for, is to take a pullback into a new low or a pullback into a new high, because you don't want to chase the new low or you don't want to chase the new high, because if you chase it, you're going to be late to the party. Hit me with the 6 if that makes sense. So when it comes to option trading, when it comes to futures trading, when it comes to scalping, if you take the pullback, you're like the first person to show up at the party. So the party might be bad, it might be a bad party, but if it's a good party, you've been there from the beginning, right? And you have the most fun. But if you show up late, guys, to any of the parties, you're not gonna have a good time. It could be a good party, it could be a bad party. You show up late, guys, you're not gonna have a good time. No one's gonna like you for that. All right. So we don't like to show up late, guys. All right. So right now, overnight, so we just opened back at 6 Eastern, right? And then you could see right here, we had a little bit of a push down, push back up. If I draw our recent leg right here, if I go from this last high, this looks like a big algo push, take it down to the low, you could see, oh my God, look at this, guys. So let's put the basic on and let's add that 618. So the 618 is, I like trading that, but I don't recommend it for newbies. You start off with the 618. But let's look at this, guys. I just drew this actually. So let's put the exact high, 397,825, and the exact low is 3881. So I need to add a tick here, right there. But look at this, guys. So our 786 was 395,750. So this is the bear algo looking to reload off of that push from last week. So let's see where we got to here. So look at this, guys. So the high was 3,957. Okay. So that's, normally whenever you take these bigger pictures, you got to add a point or so, right? Up to 2 points generally. But you could see right here that, as soon as we came into that golden zone right there, that 618, 786, you see all that rejection. And for the scalpers, right, this goes back to the topic of scalping. You could have already scalped it from the 786 back down. Let's see how much points that is. That's like 30 points right there. Okay. So literally, guys, 30 points, that's $1,500 on a contract. That's not bad. It's Sunday, right? Hit me with the 2 if that makes sense. It's Sunday, guys, you could have been already done. That's what I love about futures. It's an impressive tool, guys. It's very, very impressive. I really love it. So you can see right now we're having that rejection in the golden zone. So for the bulls, right, the bulls need to break out of this high right here, 39.78 If the bulls are going to take back control this week, they need to break that. All right, let's go back to the weekly. So what's the argument for the bulls? Okay, let's see in the chat. Hit me with a 1 if you're a bull. Hit me with a 2 if you're a bear. No judgment. Okay, no judgment. You could be whatever. If you're a good day trader, guys, you can make money both ways. It doesn't matter, right? But let's identify the bias, right? In day trading, it's best not to have a bias. When you swing trade, you generally need to have some type of bias. Okay. So right now, I am still short, right? But there is a case for the bulls right now, and I'm going to show you what that is. So if I take our Fibonacci from our last swing low and I take it up to our high, so you could see that right here, guys. So the bull is doing the same thing as the bear right now. So Look at that. Look at that 786, how beautiful that is. So the bull is loaded up as well. So the bull is loaded up on Friday and they got their little push here. So the question is that bull algorithm, is it satisfied right there? Or is it going for a home run into a new high? So now, guys, we're in the trading wars where the bulls and the bear. This is the bear loaded. The bear is shorting up here on the 5, and the bull is loaded up on the weekly. Hit me with a 17 if that makes sense. Right? So this week, guys, this is make or break week, I believe. Okay. This month for sure. Because if we start breaking these lows, right? And that's what I would ideally like for my short. If we start breaking these lows here, then look out below because we have all this room. Look at all this room here. Okay. Look at all that room down here. Okay. So that's what I'm playing for. But at the same time, I see the case for the bulls. And if the bull breaks this high, their goal is to come back up here and up here back into these previous areas. Okay. So it's really, really nice. It's really, really interesting. And as always, guys, I'll be taking my shots. I'll be trading every single day, and I'll be here on YouTube trying to give you guys the best updates that I can. But I think it's a fair market right now. From what I've seen, if you're using the fibs, like if the bull or the bear, they're still being able to make some money because we're getting reactions. The worst thing that can happen is no reactions at all at the fib levels. Then it's hard to actually have the system work, right? But yeah, so there we go. So that's my market analysis. I think both sides are in. The easy money has been made already for the short side, but there's still a huge potential here. And I'm just going to play the week out, day trade. From a day trade perspective, guys, you could still come in and have no bias and just hit in and out bullish. You could see beginning of the week, I was bullish. I wrote that up. Near the end of the week, bearish, right? We just play what the chart says from a day trading. But on a swing trading, sometimes you got to sit in and play through those ups and downs. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do 2 giveaways. Okay. So I'm going to do 1 giveaway specifically for the Trading Wars Army. Okay. So how do you join the army, guys? Let me go ahead and show you how. You can hit the join button right here. It'll also be at the bottom of this video. You can hit join for $4.99. And like you see, every day I try to give exclusive content to the Trading Wars Army, special swing trades, bonus picks. You can see on Friday, save was one of my plays on Friday, Lotto Friday. I gave to the Trading Wars Army, and we were able to hit. I hit, what was it? I think it was like $1,700 or something short. So not bad at all. That was my number 1 pick going into Lotto Friday. So check us out, guys, if you want to join the army. Let me see if I can send you guys a direct link for anybody that's trying to get in here. 1 second here. See if I can get you guys a direct link. And then we're going to do some giveaways. But let me know, do you guys have any questions about anything? Let's do a little bit of a Q&A. It's been a while. So let's do some Q&As, and here to answer some questions for you guys, especially Trading Wars Army members. If you guys have any questions for me, please let me know. You guys are my priority because I appreciate all the support. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to copy the Trading Wars Army link in the chat. If you guys want to join right there. Right there. So there's the entry right there. So if you guys are looking to join the army, I'm also going to do 1 exclusive giveaway right now for the Trading Wars Army. So if you want to join, right now is a good time. All right. So where's the questions? Bring them in. Bring them in. How are triggers determined? Triggers are essentially, it's just a mixture of Fibonacci, average, true range. It's a mathematical formula that I built a long time ago. I probably built it now about 1.5 years ago. I just need to plug in certain things like the close, high, low, range of the day, range of the market, and it'll be able to basically tell me where my short and long triggers are. And those triggers are always slightly above the low or slightly below the high because I'm trying to get in right there. Hey, Poshan, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the Trading Wars Army. Let's welcome Poshan, guys. Hit him with the Trading Wars Army Spy VIP. Any videos for futures? I have a lot of videos for futures, Ernesto, brother. Just should take a look on the channel. Hepcat _ what's going on, brother? Welcome to the Trading Wars Army. Let's welcome Hepcat with TW Army Spy and VIP. How do we place both a long and short stop loss order in interactive broker? Why would you want to place both a long and short? Are you doing 2 trades on 2 different instruments? Any other questions, guys? Generally, I usually, if you're long, you're gonna have a stop loss short, and if you're short, you're gonna have a stop loss long because you're doing the opposite. Okay, so let me get you guys into the giveaways right now. Here we go, and I'll also still be looking at the questions if there's any. Okay, so right here. So from last week, hey, what's going on, brother? Venkatesh, welcome, brother, to Trading Wars Army. Let's welcome Venkatesh, guys. Do you wait for confirmation or as soon as it hits the price? I always get it. For me, I am candlestick confirmation. I use it in I use it in certain situations, but generally I just wait. I just hit the price. As soon as it hits, I'm in. The reason why is because that way I can have a fixed stop loss. Hi for the ES and all that stuff that is happening. Hi for the ES and all the stuff that is happening. What's going on, Nabila? Thank you. Can you give a breakdown of what you're expecting this week? Yeah, I just did. So I think it's going to be a fighting week for both the Bulls and the Bears. I don't think it's going to be easy. But let's see. From a day trading perspective, we'll react on the day trade. Doug, welcome to the Trading Wars Army, brother. Let's welcome Doug in with TW Army Spy VIP. Thank you. I love your videos. Great content. Trying to learn fibs since I only have early morning hours to trade. That's good, brother. So you could trade the first 1 or 2 hours and, call it a day, right? I used to do that a lot. So here you go. If you're looking for the fibs right here, Professional Fibonacci Course Part 1, check that one out on my website, tradingwars.com. Go to the resources section, and then there's a lot of content in Discord. Are you still in MES or MES M23? So we've rolled on to the new contract for the new quarter. Okay. Vince, thank you, Vince. The picks in YouTube, do you automate all the picks? I don't automate every single one. I try to do between 4 or 5. And I can't, I don't have enough capital to do all 10, to be honest. But I try to do 4 or 5 of them. So I like to prioritize the inside bar breakouts. That's my go-to. Does interactive brokers require a certain amount of margin for futures? Good question, Isabel. Let's go look at that right now. Okay. Did you get into any of the SPY swings last week? Yeah, I've been short since 2 or 3 weeks ago. Do you take the news into account, like the bankruptcy right now, or do you ignore? Yeah, I'm a price action trader. I mean, you need to be aware of when the market is more volatile or less volatile. I definitely think so, but trade the price action, have a stop loss, and move on. When you start to get too into the news, a lot of the times it's a bait and switch technique. From my experience, not saying that's always the case, but a lot of times it's kind of counterintuitive of what's actually happening. And sometimes it's like, they run the market up overnight, so you can't even take advantage. Okay. All right. So last week, let's see which video did the best. Last week it was really hard for me to get some views, but this one did really good. Very rare S&P 500 swing trade. So this was going into Lotto Friday. I'm going to go back to the daily chart here. And what you guys will see is we had that outside bar. And I was basically in the video, I shared my levels of how I plan to short. So, that was a good video. If you guys can check it out, you can see how you can short the outside bars. And you can see on Friday, it worked well. And I really like trading these outside bars on the daily chart, guys. They have a very good win rate. You can see this is a bearish outside bar. Here's our entry right here. And we broke down. Hit me with a 15 if that makes sense. So you can rewatch this video to see how I do the analysis in real time. And here is, 20 comments on this video. Go ahead and just hit that comment right now. And then we'll pick a giveaway winner from here. Okay. And what we're going to do right now as well, what I need you guys to do is, if you can, so the brother had a question on futures. So this is what we're going to do right now. So let me stop sharing my screen for a second. What I'm going to do is try to get the link. Actually, no, I think I can get it right here. So I'm trying to get the link for the futures right here. Okay. So this is the video that's live right now. We're watching this together. So go right here and click on futures trading. All right. So hit me with a 17 when you guys are on there, and we can look through, help that brother out. So let me know when you guys are here. So generally with futures, the rule of thumb for me, so back in the day when I first, so for an orb, do we use a straggle to place a long? No, I don't do any straggles, any of the type of option plays. I just have a long entry stop. It's called stop limit order. So if it breaks the high, I go long. If it breaks the low, I go short. And I love to use futures with the opening range breakout because it's a very straight up process. So like if you get 1 point, that's $50. 2 points is $100 and so on. So that's what I like to do. All right. So my rule of thumb. So when I first started trading futures, I used to say $10,000 for me. My safe spot was $10,000 for one full contract. Okay. That was the ES. And then recently they implemented the MES. Okay. So the MES is pretty revolutionary because it's 1/10 of the full contract. So it's a micro. So back in the day, my rule of thumb would say, hey, $1,000, have at least $1,000 in your account to trade one micro contract of futures. Okay. That's my rule of thumb, basically. And essentially for that, with the full size, every 1 point move is $50. But for here, right, every 1 point move is only $5. So the micro contracts is a great way for new traders to get involved. And I definitely recommend paper trading it a little bit first. Futures are very different in the sense that you have capital and you're on margin. Okay. So that's the risk with futures. You're on margin up front. And in theory, you have to have a stop loss because what happens is the broker will liquidate you. So if you're below the maintenance requirement, right, you will get liquidated. Yes, you have to qualify to trade futures, to fill in some type of survey. If you have any problems with that, just give them a call. I never had any problems with sign up for futures, but I think some people run into different issues. But if you ever have any issues, feel free to call them and they'll explain to you what's going on. But yeah, so 1 point is $5 on the micros. You can see here the commissions are pretty cheap. And right here, so there's a bunch of different things you can do to add. What I'm trying to do, I've had the link. I had the link here to see the maintenance margin. I forgot where I put it. Let's see here. Trading margin trading overview. I'm gonna get interactive brokers to give me a quick link for this, guys. But yeah, my rule of thumb is about 1,000 per micro. And I think what happened over time is with the regulators, they started to increase the requirements. But back in the day, it wasn't as much. But I think it's probably around $2,000 now to have day trade, to be able to day trade. So I'll try to find it for you guys. I had it somewhere. Margin trading overview. I mean, it's been a long time since I've worried about margin, but I've been there, so I definitely know how. I know how that feels. All right, guys. So that's it. Let's I'll try to find that, brother, but I think it's around $1,000 to $2,000. Different brokers are different requirements, as always. All right, let's do the giveaways right now. So did you guys hit me with the 16 if you're ready for the giveaway? Hit me with the drum roll. Okay, let's do it. All right. That's not right. Was this the video I told you to comment on? Didn't change. That's weird. Did you guys comment on this? Hit me with a 1 if you did. Because normally it's like at least 50. I'm gonna give it one more minute. Let me link this right here. Oh, I don't think I linked it. That's why. Go ahead, leave your comment right now, guys. And let me pick the Trading Wars Army winner. Okay, 1 second. All right, here's our Trading Wars Army winner. So this brother right here, Carlos Brown, he just subscribed 4 days ago to the Trading Wars Army. Brother looks like a real estate agent in Atlanta. So check him out, I guess, guys. 2 years ago, so I don't think he's posted any content. But Carlos Brown, you are the Trading Wars Army giveaway winner for this week, brother. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting the channel, and we'll hook you up with your book and your 1 month for free. Thank you, Carlos. All right, guys. Let's hit Carlos with some rockets, guys. Just subscribed 4 days ago. He got the hookup. What's going on? Why does this thing still say 20? That's got to be wrong. There's more than 20 here. This doesn't look right to me. All right. What we'll do, let's pick another video because I think this video is glitched. Let's do this one. Godly Fibonacci candlestick algorithm. This one was pretty good too. All right, my friends, go ahead there, leave your comment. We have 24 currently right now. Okay. So what I want to ask you guys, and I want you guys to be able to um, give me some feedback on this, is I want to do some new content, and I'm thinking what you guys really want to see is scalping futures. Okay, hit me with a 17 if that's what you want to see. You want to see scalping futures? What do you guys want to see? So when we end this video today, guys, please leave a comment for me. All right, please leave a comment for me at the end of this video, and let me know what you really want to see. All right. So hopefully you guys commented here. Let's do this right now. I see a lot of people are leaving. All right, 24 comments. This is what we're gonna do right now. Sorry for keeping you guys so long today. My apologies. 3, 2, 1. So I have number 1 to 24. Let's go right now. Number 4 is the winner. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Martha Lewis. Love about showing the confirmation of the candle. Still having problems reading this chart as it's unfolding in real time and not getting paralyzed. So let's respond back to Martha. Say yes. Focus on just the 618 for now until everything goes into slow motion. I used to have that issue when I first started trading. You feel like you're getting overwhelmed. So just start off with the 618, guys. And once you figure out that 618, from there, then you can start looking at different things. So Martha Lewis, you are the winner. It didn't show the new comments. What's going on here? Something is wrong, guys, today. I don't know. New comments are not showing. I don't know what's going on with the comments here. I didn't close anything. Okay, so what we'll do another giveaway tomorrow, or Tuesday, because I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna still honor this one for Martha. You are the winner. Thank you very much, Martha, and thank you for the Trading Wars Army member who won. And at the beginning of this video, I said it was a perfect week. So ... This is what I'm gonna do, guys. All right. So a lot of you guys have been asking me how to be involved for longer term, and you want to like secure something for the long term. So check this out, guys. The Trading Wars bundle. It comes with 4 months in the Trading Wars room, all 3 of my books, all my seminars. So I have about 2 or 3 seminars that we've done with all the results of the systems. We just did one recently as well. You get full access to the Fibonacci trading room, the bot, Lotto Friday, everything, 100 trade challenge with Excel spreadsheet. You get lifetime access to all of my indicators with alerts, and you get a 30-minute one-on-one training with me. So the price is $7.99 for that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to double the amount of months you guys get. All right. So my philosophy, guys, is if I make money, if I'm doing well, I'm going to give back, and I'm do some giveaways for the community. I always do giveaways. And what I'm going to do, if anyone wants to be a little bit more serious and wants to get something longer term with the army, we're going to double this right here. This is going to be 8 months. Okay. So it's going to still say 4 months on the website, but just once you fill out the form, I'm going to manually change it to 8 months. All right. So for anyone that's interesting, that's a pretty sweet deal, guys, if you're looking for that. All right. But that's it. Otherwise, you can check me out right here on the main page, tradingwars.com. Like I said, the book, this is our bestseller right here, Candlestick Confirmation. That's the another one of the topics I'm thinking about deep diving in. When you guys see me live trade, if you look at the last time I did it on Friday, you'll see I use that a lot on the lower time frames. But when I'm doing automated trading, it's just more in and out. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to end the broadcast here. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you guys. And what I need you guys to do is just leave a comment. Let me know. Are we going to look at scalping, candlestick confirmation? What is the new thing that you guys want to know about? Advanced Fibonacci patterns, harmonics, butterflies. What do you guys want to know? Let me know in the comments. I really thank you for your time, guys. And I will see you tomorrow or Tuesday. All right. Thank you so much. Take care.